Donald Trump's inauguration is nearly here. It is just 1 week from tomorrow, and that is why rehearsals for this major event are already underway this morning. Our Jacqueline Quinn is live from the Capitol grounds where service members are going through that dress rehearsal. Jacqueline, how are things going so far?
It's going smoothly, and right now we are hearing the announcements. Let me see if we can listen in.
The Executive Director for the Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies, Mr. Mike.
They're announcing right now the stand-ins. So various stand-ins are going through, and I thought I heard the VP announcement, but so far I believe it's just his wife and Melania, the stand-ins again. But right now, you're having the bands, you have a full dress rehearsal out here, and if you go to the center, you can see the podium. That's where the swearing-in ceremony will happen. Again, a lot going on right now as everyone.
Yeah, it sure is. I sure hope they have that security up, because it is a very, 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 very dangerous event, potentially. And I hope that our CIA, FBI, and all those guys do their job, because it's going to be a lot going on and a lot laid on the line. And I'm looking forward to hearing how it goes.
One is preparing for the inauguration on the 20th. So this is put on by the Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies and the Joint Task Force National Capital Region. They're doing this run through right now. Again, we're here right now where they're going to be doing the swearing-in ceremony. Then they'll have the parade and the presidential review of the troops. It's all of the things that you see on TV on Inauguration Day, and it looks so flawlessly executed. And this is why. It's because they do this kind of preparation and dress rehearsal. But we did get to speak with the stand-in for President-elect Donald Trump earlier, Matthew Knoll. Let's listen in on what he said.
I would say this is a great opportunity to see inauguration from the inside out. You know, we've seen it on TV and all that kind of stuff, but to feel like walking up to the dais and doing a swearing-in ceremony is pretty exciting. It's a privilege to.
Yeah, it's a privilege. It's a dumbass idea, though, to just open it up where anybody can go behind the scenes. Security needs to be the first thing, and safety. And if you just, start thinking about, oh, everyone would like to see this. Of course they would. But everybody ain't got the right intentions to see all that stuff. So they need to enjoy it from the safe vantage point and not, what he just said. Some people, I'm telling you, we wouldn't have a country if you... have a country, but I mean, really, we wouldn't have a country if you just fucking let people just do whatever. Oh gosh, you're not gonna believe how we do the inaugurations. They're swearing in of a president, and he wants people to see it behind the scenes. Don't that just piss you off? Like we're little children or something. You got to grow up and be protective of shit.
Be a part of it.
It's quite a special honor for the people who get to stand in. So he is, of course, he's going to be up there, he told me, by the flags up at the top. And then FLOTUS, Cecilia, she's going to be, she is actually a French horn player. So she typically would be in the band, but today she was chosen to be the stand-in for Melania Trump. Again, a lot that's happening out here right now. We're going to continue to stay out here. We'll bring you a little more in just about 30 minutes. For now, I'll send it back to you, Marcel.
You know what, you guys, The truth of the matter is, Martin Luther King Day is on Inauguration Day, and I'm I get a little nostalgic when I start thinking about Martin Luther King. We're coming to that time of the year when we need to start thinking about Martin Luther King, and we need to start thinking about ourselves differently. I mean, if a guy is doing something in this country, and in a nonviolent fashion, and you feel threatened by nonviolence, then you feel threatened by anything. There's nothing that is going to ever make you feel at peace or at comfort with anyone who brings up a point, debate, topic, change a lifestyle, whatever, that's not to the government's liking. That doesn't sound very democratic. When the government feels threatened to the point of extinguishing folks, and I'm excited about the Trump presidency. If he doesn't do anything else in the whole time he's in there except release those Martin Luther King tapes that he said he would do, the surveillance and the FBI and the CIA. Some people are saying, oh, we don't need to see that. What we need to see that for? Shit, we need to see that shit so we can. Some people might get mad enough to really start paying attention and quit arguing and debating people on things that someone else told you. Find out for yourself. Find out from various sources. And all of those might conflict these days. Everything is just so messed up because we have really, really been dragged into a different direction because of Donald Trump. Donald Trump has changed U.S. politics forever. Anybody who's ever said that before was right. Anybody who said going forward is right. It'll never be the same again. He whipped two parties, the Democrats and the Republicans. All that little footsie stuff they used to do, he's intervening. And he's changing the Republican Party, and they're going to either have to splinter off and do something or get rid of him somehow. Because he's got a movement. He got folks when he stepped down who's going to continue. The first term he didn't. You can't entice people to go and attack the Capitol. And he was this close. And then get reelected. That's what Kamala and them were all trying to scare everybody about. Oh, he's going to, if he changes democracy as we know it, it's going to be interesting to see. And if he don't, then we need somebody to come along and change, move, progress. This country got to go that way. Because what we've been doing for the last solid 60 years has just been kind of staying in place. And not much has changed from the early 70s up until today, except technology. But politically, they got a strong hold on it. Nobody can bust through it. And they don't want anyone to bust through it. So for those of us who want to bust through it, let's take this opportunity and not watch this inauguration live. Because I'm going to watch it. I just ain't watching it live. I'm not watching any part of it that day. I'm really boycotting it. I'm trying to strengthen my boycotting skills. You know, it's been a minute since we boycotted anything. We boycott each other and shit. We need to start boycotting again. And we need to start all boycotting the same thing. Just like we all vote for the same thing. We need to start boycotting the same thing. And I think that'll get us put down the road a little further than we are right now. Because we need to get our voice. I'm going to boycott that. And it's going to. It's kind of like not going to the gym in a while. I know it's going to be hard. I know by 6, 7 o'clock, the news hour, I'm going to want to grab that remote, but I won't. I'm going to fight it. And I'm going to find something on Black history. I'm going to find a Martin Luther King topic. Or I'm going to see if there's any secret files on the internet that they haven't revealed to me. I'm going to just spend my day boycotting the inauguration. Just so that I can strengthen my boycotting skills. But we need to learn to abstain from things that aren't good for us. And on that day, there are better things I could be doing. It's information that I would like to enjoy, but not on that day. The timing just ain't right. Like, comment, share, and please subscribe. And we'll see you on the next Black Popcorn.